Hey, it's Kevin. Today we're going to look at the RAV4 2026 LE model. It's got a lot of nice upgrades from, say, last generation. You're going to see it's really a lot more like an XLE model from 2025. So start with just some exterior shots here for you. First notable thing is you're getting standard, they're not black, but they're like a dark gray alloy wheel. And this is standard on an LE model, which is nice. Before, the gas LE would come with steel wheels and hubcaps. So it is an actual alloy wheel, no hubcap cover or anything on there. Shot of the rear. Coming up to the driver door, so you get smart keys now with the LE model. So that means you can lock it just by touching the door handle. When you want to unlock it, just grab the back of the handle, it'll unlock for you. So again, coming to the inside of the car, you have a soft touch armrest, and it is like kind of a charcoal gray to kind of break up the all black. Looks nice. Power windows, door locks, and then cloth seats, 6-way adjustable driver's seat. And then you do have a little bit of a nice little pattern on here that's kind of a charcoal gray. Again, kind of getting away from just all black. You have that soft touch feel here on the dash, comes across the whole way. And then you still have a shelf up here for some storage, and then glove box, of course. So looking outside of the new RAV4, I think the biggest thing that comes to my mind is visibility seems better to me. It just seems very open. Reminds me a lot of what the BZ is going to be like. Just seems like you're right on top of everything, so good visibility. And then your standard 12.3 inch gauge cluster now is going to be included again on the base model. Standard 10.5 inch audio display, which is really nice. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Again, you're going to get that standard. And then coming down to the center console, you have just a couple drive mode buttons, and then you have traction control button. Storage on the LE, this would be wireless charging on higher models. And then down here, a couple USB ports for charging, and you still have a physical gear selector, just like the old RAV4, so that's nice. And then you do still have the electronic parking brake and hold button. So main thing to note, I would say, on the new RAV4 is going to be that your AC controls are really going to be through the screen here. A lot of the stuff is through the center screen now. So really physical button wise, you have a volume knob, power button, temperature controls for the front passengers. Again, a new feature, dual zone auto climate control on the LE model. And then you have hard buttons for defroster front and rear. Fan speed is going to be through the screen, or you can do the auto, and then where your flow of air is going to come from is going to be on the screen as well. Same thing with the sync button, and then if you want cabin filter on and off. Center console, it's one of these ones where it works both sides, so passenger or driver can have access easily. Coming up to the top, they are like the touch sensitive buttons now for the lights. So you have that, and then you still have sunglass holder, and then just your traditional manual dimming mirror. So now you get the auto headlights finally on a LE RAV4. It used to not be a standard feature. Quick shot of the rear. Again, here you can kind of see with the sunlight, you have the gray soft touch armrest with the black, and then coming into the rear seats, again, black, and then kind of like the charcoal with the little pattern. I think it looks nice, breaks it up. Air vents are going to be on the LE model, so that's a nice feature. And then you actually have pockets on the back of the seats. Still have center armrest or cup holders here in the rear. And then it is a LED light for the dome light, so no more halogen. Rear of the car, so storage space pretty standard. This has the all-weather cargo tray, and then still get a spare tire, so that's a really nice feature. A lot of cars are moving away from that. Still have 12-volt outlet, and then a little light in the rear. The cargo cover is actually standard now, so it's not an option. You get that on the LE. And the seats still fold down the same way the old ones did. Pop those down. And then give a quick shot of cargo space with both seats down. Hopefully the video tour was helpful for you guys on the LE RAV4. If you have any other questions of features or questions, just reach out and I'll be happy to help.